Marco Martinez making his MLB home debut today. This crowd is ready to see the highly touted prospect put on a show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Brenton Doyle. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
Marco Martinez getting ready to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. And ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Runner at second here, one gone.
The third baseman, Marco Martinez.
This one in the air, right field. Hendrick has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Oh, the throw is over his head, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. One out, base is empty.
Third baseman, Marco Martinez.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Martinez had a game to forget in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
So two down, stepping in the long ball threat, Marco Martinez. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts. Now the number 2 hitter. Top of the third, no score. On the ground. And that one handled. Fires fires to first in time. Runner at second, 2 down. And that is out of play. Two outs and one in scoring position. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. So up next, Rafael Lantigua. Ground ball could be 2. Martinez tossed to second out of Mountcastle. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And that's the 3rd out. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Tying run at the plate. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard.
Martinez with a less than great game in this one.
He definitely didn't do much.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. First and second here, no outs. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. First and second, 2 down. And first offering is fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Two on, 2 outs.
That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 1. Two outs, base is empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Martinez. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Martinez had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, at least they got.
Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ohtani at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Ground ball left side, and that chance handled. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. The last now with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. One away with a runner at third.
Third baseman, Marco Martinez.
The throw to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fought off foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Move to first. Martinez dives back in safely. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hendrick makes the grab, and that ends the inning. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. And next for LA, Marco Martinez. Out towards left center. Doyle sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Base is empty with 2 away. Austin Hendrick digs in now.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
2 outs, base is empty. And a bunt towards third. Picks it up with a bare hand. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robert Gallant.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Nolan Jones. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Martinez had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down.
Marco Martinez looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Here's the third baseman, Lewis Kirk. Puts a bunt down. Fired to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Snell with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Man at first with 1 gone. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball.
That complete game shutout in his last start is so rare nowadays, Boog. In 1983, that happened 180 times across MLB. In 2023, there were only 21. Not a lot of pitchers who can do what he did. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. And the runner holds.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And the sweeper misses.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In plenty of time. The first, that ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here comes Bryce Harper. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've lost.
Stop. To second for one. Over to first. Safe.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. First and second, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third, and they're all loaded up.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hilliard makes the play. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high-leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
1 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marco Martinez. Swinging a foul out of play.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the third baseman, Marco Martinez. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. That one way inside. 1 out, base is empty. That's way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Sims picks over Martinez. Back on a dive. Martinez leads off first with one away. Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for one. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. First and second. 2 outs. Rodolfo Castro stands in for the Phillies. Base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily. And it's 9-8. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Martinez with a less than great game in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him.
Here's a big power threat. Marco Martinez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Check swing, and he held up. Line drive. And there's one away. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Caught him looking for the K. Runner at first with no outs here. Almost got him. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Inside, just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2 fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Liner, base hit, headed for the plate. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Picks himself up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Jake Cronenworth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away, but no advance from the runners. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Gets under it and pops it up. Turner should have it. Brings it in. 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's got it, and the inning is over. Martinez had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Martinez. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Fly ball down the line. Wilson should have this one. Squeezes it, and all the runners are tagging. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
The third baseman, Marco Martinez.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Way out front for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning. 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto trying to bunt his way on. Whips it to Mountcastle, and Realmuto is out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield is back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Sims back to work.
No.
Martinez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And there's a ball. Ryan Mountcastle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Substitution being made at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Jorge Mateo.
Now playing third base, number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Marco Martinez. Getting set for this one. His team leading its division. One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
First pitch, not close. Webb, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ramos on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Marco Martinez. Webb back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground. Higgins takes it to the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner at third. 2 away. That to right. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Higgins. This to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next pitch is outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first.
Now playing third base, number 3, Jorge.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marco Martinez.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
One out and a runner at second. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
2 on, 1 out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Mountcastle. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To Adames, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're midway in the 4th, no score. One out, base is empty. In there at the knees for a strike. This one in the air right field, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Tag, and he's in there.
He's in there.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
This one in the dirt. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Adames gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground to third. Martinez to second on a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And first offering is fouled off. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, but he's back.
Well done. Drives in the run. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Rodriguez over to first. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the eighth. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you
throw over to first. Martinez dives back in safely. There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Martinez had a good day at the office.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
And next for L.A., Marco Martinez.
Not getting the results he's wanted at 5 games.
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Bang! His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
We go to the bottom of the first, and digging in for San Francisco, Lawrence Butler. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball
And
one.
ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a
One ball,
little bit.
two
Make sure
strikes.
you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And the pitch. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 3. Bases loaded, 2 down. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here.
2
2-0
balls,
count,
no
bases
strike.
loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one off the mark. Now 3-1.
Brooke, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Line drive. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Huge opportunity missed there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 3. Marco Martinez will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, strike 1 is so
One
critical
strike.
in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Foul ball there. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball still 0-2. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Struck him out looking. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 9. Willie Adames stands in. And it stays fair. And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the 1st.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
He swings and fouls one off. Man at second.
Ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Smith leads off second with nobody out. And it's even up.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
And now the count filled up 3-2. No outs. Runner on second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swung on, belted. Robert going back. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score easily. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. First out in the top of the 8th. One down, runner at 3rd. Cody Bellinger steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit in the air out to center field. Robert under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So a runner at 3rd, 2 outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. One, 2 now. Swing and a ground ball. Chapman over to first in time. That ends the inning. Marco Martinez, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Fought off foul. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And now it's even up. And that one is inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. That one outside. And now 3-2.
Full count.
Out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning.
2 outs. Bases are full. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. And that is that. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Giants 6. Martinez really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really
Marco Martinez getting set for this one. His team leading its division. One down. And here is Marco Martinez, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, a 6-foot righty, 190 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carroll racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Popped in the air, left field, squeezes it, and that'll do it. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Foul.
The 0-1. Just missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two on, 1 out. That misses. Full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So they're all loaded up. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Bellinger up to hit. Move to second. Martinez dives back in safely. The 1-2. Runners on the move. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here's Ketel Marte. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And first offering is fouled off. Martinez knocked home 5 runs in his last game. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
And now Marco Martinez.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. Slider misses outside. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Inside. And the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 10-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Man at first with one gone. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those.
So 2 down, Marco Martinez. The next to hit went deep in the ball game last night. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the
2-1.
pitch out, but no action. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two outs and one in scoring position. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no run. 2 on, 1 out. Andrew Vaughn now. This one high in the air to left center. Edman makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-1. And fouled off. Got him swinging. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fought off foul. Man at second.
No.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily. Tries to get back, and he's out. Way too big of a turn, and that's a big-time mistake. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Jose Azocar. 1 down, base is empty. That's to third, Martinez. Slings to first in time. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Marco Martinez. Leiter back to work. And that is out of play. Leiter measures 6 feet even, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Steps on first for the out. Here's Gurriel. One-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, Martinez. On to Cronenworth. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. Martinez, with a less than great game in this one, had a single and an RBI.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more.
So runner at second, 2 down. Martinez now at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And the sweeper misses. Ohtani on at second with 2 down. That one laced to center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs. Caught it. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
1 down, base is empty. Caught and missed. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Andrew Vaughn stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. And that ends the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Stays alive. Two outs. That one not close. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're the top half of the 6th. And there's a ball. And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And we're back. Now the third baseman, number 8. This to third. Martinez sends it across to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. First and second, 2 outs. Now up next for Arizona, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And a base hit right there. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there, he doesn't try to do too much.
So they're all loaded up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of the 10th. And that one fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And the 0-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one gets past the catcher. But all the runners hold.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Martinez had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So 2 down, Marco Martinez now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Martinez matched a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. Grounded to Gorman. Tosses to first. Inning over. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Swing and a slow roller. Martinez. Zips it across. One away here in the 5th.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Ober back to work. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss
Ball.
in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Stays alive. Missed with a changeup, and now it's 3-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Lewis hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Martinez with a less than great game in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marco Martinez.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hernandez over at second. Smith at first. 1 gone. And it remains 2-2. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball Naylor. Over to Correa for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Twins 1. One out. Runners at first and second. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Byron Buxton. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. That takes care of Buxton. That's out number 3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one hammered. McCarthy going back. Adios, pelota. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 5-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
On the ground, could be 2. Throws to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Martinez really stood out in this win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Back here in L.A., down the third baseman, Marco Martinez. Vesta back to work. That one outside. 1-0. Martinez launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a tapper. Toss to Naylor, and quickly 1 away in the 2nd. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And fouled off. Ohtani on third with 2 out. A little bit high. 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Marco Martinez. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball there. High fly ball, right field. And that is the inning. Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here. Jorge Mateo. A 3. Marco Martinez getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Toronto. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Martinez digs in now.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Fought off foul.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting the ground.
They get the force. Bang, bang play. 1 out, bases empty. This one in the air. Barker settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Puts a bunt down. Fires across the diamond, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives and makes the catch. Now the third baseman, Marco Martinez. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Clase under it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Martinez with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Marco Martinez. Christensen back to work. Christensen goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 19 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2025. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. That one felt good. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, bases empty. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. And they get Perez for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez. Christensen back to work. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. To the right side, Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
So the tying run at second.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swings and misses. 2-1 now.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Matsui is just one strike away. That misses the zone, and a full count now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walk side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Will Smith to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
2 outs. Swung on, belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. 1 runs in. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Dodgers walk it off and win it 3-2.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
The final score. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez. Martinez went deep in his most recent game. Francis back to work. Close but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And another ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Adios, pelota. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ryan Root. To third. That's the 3rd out. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Grounded to third, could be 2. The throw to second is offline, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And next for L.A., Marco Martinez. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Not even close there. 1-0. Martinez with a homer in his last game. Foul ball there. That one ripped, but foul. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone. Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
The first baseman, number 6.
Martinez did well enough for them despite the loss. Only 1 hit, a home run. Marco Martinez getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out? And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 1 out, bases empty. It's softly on the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Marco Martinez.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Three runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Nationals 2. So they're all loaded up, and now it's Austin Hayes. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied up at 3 apiece. 2 outs, bases empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 3 up. Martinez launched a homer in his most recent game. And it's fouled away. That one missed. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 7-3. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Inside. 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits in 8.
Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first with one gone. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Martinez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Check on the runner. Martinez back in on a dive. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And out to a board. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And here comes Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Martinez had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz. Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As they jump ahead, a run scores. So 1 out, nobody on. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Went deep in the ball game last night. This one chopped the ground, but foul. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. That catches the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, not every great at bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at bat can be contagious to a lineup.
The first baseman, Mountcastle.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Ruiz.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, 1 was a home run, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Martinez, only 20 years old, and he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Next offering way off the plate. And that's downstairs and outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Throw to first. Martinez dives back in safely. Another move to first. And they're keeping him close. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Martinez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Popped in the air. Left field. Kepler makes the grab. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in there for strike three. Throw there. Safe. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. This one in the air. Cabrera. He's got it, and that is that. So only one hit in the one out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. One out, base is empty. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Martinez matched a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. It's 7-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Up now for Washington, Max Kepler. On the ground to the left. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, Catcher,
2 on, 1 out. Martinez will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
Runner's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Foul ball there. Fouled off left side. Ohtani over at second. Hernandez at first. One gone. Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. And the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Soft contact in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in and it's now a 6-run lead. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
The 17, Cody Bellinger.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball right side could be 2. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Nationals 3. And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez. He's already homered in this game. Right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 11 and the Nationals 3. Martinez really stood out in this win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Martinez to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. First and second, 1 out. Martinez, the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Good job to fight that one off. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. Throw to second. And he's out. Trying for 2. 2 outs. Bases full. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. 2 outs. That's to third. Martinez zips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kepler moving back for this one. Puts it away for the out.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Martinez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, last chance for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Marco Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Leaping, and he brought it back.
with a guy like this with so much pop at the plate, you're going to play a little bit deeper and make sure you can time it up in case there's an opportunity to steal a home run. Well, he did just that. Perfect footwork at the fence and reaches up and makes the grab.
Marco Martinez is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next up for the Royals, Cedric Mullins. That's to third, Martinez. And they get Mullins for the out.
That is third, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now one call to strike, and it's 0-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that one is lifted in the air. Waters sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags for third. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one down the line. Dive, and he's got it. Throw to second is offline. Runner at second here, one gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Smith, the runner at second with one away. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Drew Waters stands in. Ground ball left side. Slides for the stop. There's one, and that's all they'll get.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Martinez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Look out! And it hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases loaded with one away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. To the right side. Pasquantino over to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. He was late there. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Outside low. Ball one. Hernandez off of first with two away. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Way high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ryan Mountcastle waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullins has a beat on it. Nabs it, and that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, an error, and 1 left on base. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Royals nothing. Martinez had a good day at the office. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help.
Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And there's a foul ball. Waka, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example on that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea